This is the point. This is why we talk about futures during the week. Like, okay, we think there's a buy point right now. I told you before the season, hey, in a couple of weeks, you can get the Chiefs at 3-1 to win the division. I think everybody's jumping on it, but the situation has certainly changed without Worthy and without this offense having any explosive plays here. So 3-1, 3-1. Willing to bite or thinking?
Thinking, for sure. I was hoping to get 10-1 to win the AFC. That's not going to happen. Best number I see on that is 7. I'm thinking anything you're doing with Kansas City has to be down the road stuff. It's not necessarily a week-to-week thing. Like, I don't get excited to lay 6 with them on the road against the Giants. I don't. But when you think about the Chiefs as currently constructed, it's not giving them the full benefit of the doubt because they don't have their 2 best receivers right now. So after the Rice suspension is over and after Worthy heals up, the offense looks a lot better. I mean, right now, Hollywood Brown is their number 1 receiver, and he's just not a number 1 on a good team, let alone a team that's supposed to contend for a Super Bowl. But when you bring back Rice and Worthy, it allows everybody to kind of go back into their intended roles. And then Kelsey becomes the 4th option, technically. Now he's the 2nd option. And because they have no passing weapons down the field, they can't run the ball. So there's no versatility to the offense. And you could see Andy Reid. I mean, I watched the game. Andy Reid is going down the menu trying to find anything that hits. And it's just not happening right now. But the schedule, I mean, after the first 2 weeks, the schedule is much easier over the next stretch. I mean, you got Baltimore Baltimore is not easier. But if you play play out the next 5 games, Giants, you should win. Jags are on there. They're going to win that one. And then you get the Raiders at home. The Lions game is going to be very interesting because by that point, you got Worthy back. Rice has gone, 6 games? Is it a 6-game suspension?
I believe so.
So he'll miss that game too. So he comes back after the Lions game to take on the Raiders. But they could be 3-3 easily. So now you're 3-3, and what's that price, right? I don't know about the division because I had so many questions. When they actually put out the Chiefs at -110 to win the West, I thought, that seems like a trap. In the summer, they had Chiefs -110, and they've been -150, -170. So for them to hang a -110, you knew something was up. And here we go. Now they're 253-1. I'm intrigued by the West. I like the playoff number. I mean, they're -190 to make the playoffs. I don't maybe want to lay that straight, but if you hook that with something else, let me build a parlay here while you talk. Chiefs to make the playoffs with something, and we alleviate the juice. They're going to make the playoffs. If they don't, I'll be shocked. And even at 0-2, they're -190 at BetMGM to make the playoffs.
Worthy should be back soon. He's been on the field trying to work his way back. So I don't think this is a long-term thing. However, after week 6, I think we can make the case that they could be 2-4. You threw out the idea of 3-3. I think 2-4 because of Baltimore and Detroit on that schedule is certainly possible. That's the part that scares me. Are we starting to see it flip the other way? And what I'm talking about, 1-score games. We knew it was going to end. So it ended after 17 straight wins. Week 1, 1-score loss. Week 2, 1-score loss. So now they go 17 games without losing a 1-score game, and now they've just lost back-to-back 1-score games. Don't think they'll have a 1-score game on their hands against the Giants, as you mentioned, but certainly could against Baltimore. If they're 3-3, 2-4, is the number better than 3-1?
It depends. It really depends on what the Chargers do, right? I mean, if the Chargers start 5-0, 6-0, you're going to be chasing 100%. That down the rabbit hole the entire season. I don't know that they're going to win the West. I feel pretty good about them making the playoffs, though. And here I am at BetMGM and other books trying to parlay like Chiefs to make the playoffs and Ravens to win the division. They will not let me do that. They know better. They know better. I literally tried to do it at BetMGM and 2 other books, and I cannot do it. So I just
No
checked
Bills?
Ravens to win the North, Chiefs to make the playoffs. No,
Yeah.
sir. No soup for you. Damn.
Nope.
They're on to you. They're on to you. You feel that good about Jared Goff going into Arrowhead and winning?
I'm not calling my shot. I'm just saying it's certainly possible.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, which Detroit team is going to show up? I have no idea. No idea. And week 1, it was trash. Week 2, it was a track meet. They kicked the crap out of the Bears. So what are they moving for? Are they just going to be a home team? Are they going to be a team you might want to go against on the road? Or did they just run into Green Bay, a team that's going to be the best in the NFC? I mean, maybe. So we're still trying to figure things out. I don't know that I completely trust Detroit yet. I think a lot of people say, told you so, bounce back at home. We all knew this was happening. I don't think it's quite that easy with Detroit.
So let me ask you the question about laying a price. And people that watch our show, listen to our show, know that we are not big juice people. We don't even feel good about laying 130. But at the right price, I'll lay something. I remember telling you when Jake Paul was fighting Tyson, like, Joe, minus 190 is, for me, is something I just have to do, and I have to do it a ton. Because I had a guy in Vegas tell me that the line should have been minus 1,000. But all the Tyson money kept running it down. Now, it's different because that's a boxing match and people love the dogs. But from a price standpoint, Jake Paul was minus 190 to beat Tyson. And look how that turned out. The Chiefs are minus 190 to make the playoffs, despite being 0-2. Is that a wager that you're even entertaining? I ask that because it's very difficult for me to envision in what's probably Travis Kelce's last year in the NFL, with the Mahomes magic and the ratings and T-Swift and all that comes with Kansas City. Are they really going to miss the playoffs? Like, I guess that's my question. Are you really going to bet the no on Kansas City to miss the playoffs right now?
Okay, let's go through this quickly. AFC East, are the Bills the only team that makes the playoffs in that division? I say yes. What say you?
Yeah, that's it. Just one.
AFC North, Ravens are winning it, but you have the Bengals 2-0. Steelers 1-1. Will either the Bengals or the Steelers make the wild card?
Let's give them two teams.
2 teams, okay.
The division, yeah.
Sure. So now we've got 3 with half the divisions. AFC South. What is this?
Probably one.
You're saying 1. Okay. Not Jaguars. Probably right. So if that's the case, now we've got 4 spots locked up. That leaves 3 for the West, which means it's a guarantee. It doesn't matter what happens. They're guaranteed to make it. Raiders are going to fall off.
Remember this number, and I want to preface this with how adamant we are that we should not be laying 190 every day. It's a rare occasion for me personally. But somebody will say, oh, the Bet Sweats guys are talking about laying 190. There's a caveat to this. Number one, you get one of the best players in the history of the league on your side in Mahomes, and you have this love that the league has for this team. Mm-hmm. Number two, the market on this before the season, Kansas City was minus 700 to make the playoffs. We weren't telling you to bet minus 700, but in 2 games, they've gone from minus 700 to minus 190. That's a bargain. This is a bargain on Kansas City.
And you can't push it anymore because the Giants are next and they're winning that game. Or are they?
I don't think the Chiefs are going to lose to Russ and the Giants. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't either. But I was just saying, like, this is the point. This is why we talk about futures during the week. Like, okay, we think there's a buy point right now, and this could be your only chance to get them at this price all season long. That's why we're suggesting it.